Joining us is New York Times bestseller James Rickards. The Death of Money is his latest book, The Coming Collapse of the International Monetary System. We're going to spend the first half of the interview talking about where he sees the current system going, but he's also a major whistleblower who witnessed the insider trading leading up to 9/11. And he's going to basically break it all down today, proving complete prior knowledge by trading firms directly connected to the Central Intelligence Agency. And that was in Der Spiegel and a few U.S. papers the week after 9/11. But not the details, not an eyewitness to it. So this is bombshell info coming up here in just a few minutes. Again, his new book, The Death of Money. Now, before we go any further, we're seeing the controlled collapse of our nation. As he said a few weeks ago in England, General Petraeus, former head of the CIA, said, we're getting rid of the U.S., we're bringing in the North American Union. They have to do that. Mexico has opened their southern border to South Americans, Central Americans, to flood. That is only the detonator for the larger explosion for the huge waves that will come after that will dwarf it. And that's already beginning. That's why they announced that they let the kids go free, and now their parents, and now the felons, 36,000 of them in one release last month. I'm going to say that again. The sheriff of Travis County, where I live in Austin, Texas, where the syndicated broadcast comes to you from, is criticized in the Austin Chronicle this week, saying how dare him deport 13 people a week. By the way, those are aggravated felons. They say Austin's supposed to be a sanctuary city, a, quote, secure community, but he's deporting 13 a week in a city of over 1,200,000 people that has over 5,000 illegals coming here a week. Oh, my gosh. It's just BS and disingenuous, says Amelia Ruiz Fisher of the Texas Civil Rights Project. Basically a La Raza front run by Jim Harrington. On Sheriff Hamilton's list is purporting to reflect serious offenses associated with the ESCOM detainees, but were arrested for those crimes, not immigration offenses. And they just say, he's deporting, but he's bringing them to ICE. ICE is letting them loose. The sheriff, when they arrest illegals and they have felony records, he's deporting them. Oh, my, how mean. And I've talked to Travis County prosecutors who've been in my office off record. And they said, no, the judges just released them for drunk driving, you name it. People are being now released, folks, for aggravated assault with a weapon. The illegals are above the law. And how dare them all not be legalized and given free welfare immediately? How racist. When they're not chanting La Raza, Viva La Mexico, or Viva Honduras or Guatemala, we have the video of the rallies in Austin. Why, they put American flags on their heads. How mean of the black sheriff, the evil racist sheriff. So, I mean, the country's just wide open. And it's lawlessness funding al-Qaeda to attack every Christian they can in the Middle East. It's lawless to shut down the power plants and Obamacare. It's all totally evil. Look at these headlines, and we're going to our guest. Look at these headlines. What comes after America? After America, there's North America. Dr. Corsi today has written an article. He's coming on tomorrow, following our lead, on the announcement of the North American Union. Again, we played that a few weeks ago, but now WorldNet Daily has reported on it. Continuing, coming soon, TSA mind-reading scanners to catch terrorists. Paul Joseph Watson. Actually, if you look at CBS News and MSNBC from 2002, they put in 5 airports passive brain scanners then. Now they're going to roll them out. Brain scanners. Hobby Lobby decision, again, creates small island of freedom and ocean of statism. A good Ron Paul interview. That's just some of the news up on Infowars.com. And I wanted to get into some of the news dealing with the open borders and then right to our guest. But it is confirmed now that Obama is ordering the illegals bust deeper into the country. We broke it in mid-June. It is now confirmed by the New York Times. McClatchy, some on right push to impeach Obama in Congress and at the state level. Absolutely. I mean, the president opening the borders up, 100% impeached, indicted in the House, convicted in the Senate, open and shut. Backlash stirs in U.S. against foreign worker visa acceleration. Because the jobs are being lost, the wages are going down. We don't need more cheap engineers, folks. If we had a need for them, it'd be okay. But it's destroying the way of life. And it just continues on from there. Feds again to bring in riot squads against illegal immigration protesters. No, how dare them go when the DHS buses ship the illegals in to be put on Greyhounds? How dare them be pointing this out 3 weeks after we broke it? How dare this issue be raised? So now riot police are coming. And again, in Grand Prairie, Texas, my old stomping grounds, that's where I'm from, Rockwall in that area, DFW Metroplex, multiple cities are saying, we're going to have riot police out to discourage you demonstrating when we ship tens of thousands in to be housed in Grand Prairie. Look at the mayor. I mean, hey, you better not come out. Cops will be there. I mean, think of that. Think of what America has turned into. We have that clip coming up. It's up on Infowars.com. It's on Channel 11, CBS. Sources, feds are bringing riot squads against illegal immigration protesters in Dallas and in Southern California. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, this government is pure criminal. Where is Rick Perry declaring civil emergency and ordering the Texas Guard out to go down there and to grab those people and to forcibly bus them over to Mexico? And then continue to do it. Because once the border fully implodes, which has now happened, if the next wave makes it, folks, it'll be wide open forever, which is the plan. And then they'll put a police state in with domestic checkpoints for you and me, not the illegals who are above the law. Texas Dem, Obama administration releasing 500 mothers with children per day. That's a whitewash number in McAllen alone. Yeah, we were down there and broke that. Now that's mainstream news, Daily Caller. Scabies spreads among border detainees. Using the word illegal is the N-word, according to CNN. Viva la Raza, pro-illegal activist chant. Up with the race. Go home to Europe. Immigration rallies clash in California. Go back to Europe. There's the headline, Washington Times. Top general says Mexico border security now existential threat to U.S. That's the head of Northcom saying that. And urges Congress for help. That's a big deal. I should cover that more.
You are watching the best of the Alex Jones Show, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Watch live at Infowars.com/show or become a member of InfoWarsNews.com and help us take resistance to the next level.